Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Ay, Sagittarius, a baby. Sagittarius, let's get into it. Why are they mad at Sagittarius? Let's take a looky. I don't know if y'all been seeing like paranormal activity these days. That just came out of nowhere. Messages, please. Ooh, Sagittarius, you simply don't give a fuck, and that's why they're mad. And it's simple. It's one thing to not give a fuck, but it's another when you simply don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know. There's just, it hits a little different when it's very simple for you. Like, it's very like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck at all. Like, there is no complications to why you don't give a fuck. It's literally like, who had this energy? Okay, here's a squirrel coming out. Gemini energy, but no. Who had this? Somebody else had this. I don't know. Where it was like they cut something off. And it was like Hermit card reverse, Scorpio card upright. Like, and then they felt like the Empress or the Emperor Temperance card. Like, they felt so much better. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you how can you give a fuck? Your career's taking off here. Very interesting. All right, yeah, you just have, yeah, you're definitely thinking of, you know, Sagittarius shit, bigger and better. Like, your career taking off here. You don't give a fuck about anything other than that, and that's why the fuck they're mad here. All right, it's definitely giving non-motherfucking factor vibes. Okay. All right, you're focused on your money. Okay, got your mind on your money, money on your mind. Somebody's mad the pussy is good. Damn, who had the Disney being good? Why does this card keep coming out this week? Like, why do people think that that's the end all be all here? Like, and then why do they, I don't know if somebody try to give you an ultimatum, or I don't know what it is about this energy that's bothering me so, because like, why do you feel like your punani or your dick is everything? Like, I mean, maybe it is for some people. I'm not gonna sit here, I mean, that's why it's coming out. Maybe it is for some people, and that's why this came to someone's mind, or it's been cemented in their mind to think that that is what it is. Like, they feel like that's where their power is. Like, this is happening in the world. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't get it, but I understand where it's coming from. But when it comes to you, Sagittarius, this is not something that you give a fuck about, honestly. Like, I'm not saying you don't care about it at all. Like, that wouldn't be realistic. But it's not the end all be all like someone feels like it should or is. Like, you know, like someone really feels like their shit, their sexual organs, yeah, they're waking up mad and going to sleep even madder. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. It makes me look at, I mean, I've been looking at people differently, but that really, I don't have words for it, honestly. Like, I don't know. I don't have words for it. Like, why do you feel like your pussy or your dick is like going to keep me? Or yeah, you could be doing Gemini, because I was going through that. Yeah, I really was going through that in Gemini's reading. But like, why do you think? Why do people think? I'm so, and this is some higher conscious level energy right now. Like, I need to understand the consciousness of the lower energies. Or maybe that's why they're mad, because you ain't trying to figure that out. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. All right. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Listen, I'm doing a lot of thinking over here. All right. Listen, let me just get a little bite. Let me get a little something. Like, you see, I'm not going to say I don't give a fuck about this reading, but you see how it's like, I'd rather take a bite of this food than try to figure out why someone thinks that their pussy or their dick is power. That's kind of the energy. Like, you just, Oh, mercy. Where's my ketchup? I don't think I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like it's not even worth you trying to figure out. And yes, I'm kind of very specific about what this is, and it's just like, it doesn't make sense to me. It may not even make sense to you. Maybe this is an energy that you leveled up from. Maybe this was the end all be all for you. Maybe you really cared at some point about this, but now you don't. All right, maybe, you know, like, now you don't. Like Drake said, never trust a pretty smile with a big butt. Like, I'm sure at some point he did. A pretty smile and a big butt was everything to him, right? And then he learned some very Sagittarius lessons, right? Like, this is all about wisdom. This is all about higher levels, higher education, consciousness. But you don't just have a higher consciousness. Like, you had to go through some shit to come to this energy. Obviously, somebody is mad that they are not leveling up. They really feel like this is it. And I don't blame them, because if we look around, like, that's literally what society really cares about. They over-sexualize everything. So I get where this is coming from, but it's like, to me, it's kind of giving Aquarius energy, where it's like somebody is mad that they don't dare to be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, like, that's kind of what I'm getting here. But let's go ahead and move on. Me personally, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm not an ugly person. I have very little, my body count is low. Like, if I was on that type time and I thought that way, like, I guess I can brag. I could fit into that superficial, sexual, like, I could fit into that bubble if I wanted to be in that bubble. But like, I popped out the bubble, because that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything at all. Like, who wants to be used or viewed Gemini energy as a sex object? Or why do you feel like your vagina or your dick is the only thing to offer? Or why do you feel like you have power with that? Like, you know, why do you feel like that controls people? And why do you use that to control people? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, look, hang on. This is all about understanding, right? It's about understanding, okay? It's levels to shit. It's processes to things, all right? You don't just jump into calculus or algebra without the base foundation of basic math. You get what I'm saying? This is, when they say that Hangman is about enlightenment, it's about understanding some shit. And so you simply don't give a fuck, because you now have an understanding, all right? Your career's taking off, and it's just like, somebody's just kind of mad you're not focused on giving them attention, or being like swayed by the punani or swayed by the dick. Like, it doesn't move you. It doesn't, you're not motivated by that. It doesn't, you're not stopping, no, like, you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to stop a day of working, getting money to go cuddle up with somebody to get some. Like, and again, people really do though. So I'm not going to sit here and act like this person is like, it's weird to me. But I'm not going to sit here and act like they don't, this is a real community. Like, this is a real, you know, but anyway, somebody's mad your career's taking off, and that career's taking off solely because, like, you're focusing on your fucking money. You're not satisfied. Love don't pay the bills, and neither does sex. I guess it does for some people, though. God damn. Oof. At this point, it is best for you to just simply not give a fuck, because it doesn't matter what you say. Did I even take a bite of it? It doesn't matter what you say. To me, what you simply not giving a fuck is just because you have an understanding. You're not going out of your way to try to explain. Your energy's a little, And it's interesting because Sagittarius, you guys normally do have a holier than thou attitude about you. Like, you know it all type of energy. But when you simply not giving a fuck, you don't care to make it known that you do know it all, or make it known that you do have a higher understanding, or make it known that you're better than X. Like, you don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times when I do readings, people will try to comment in the comment section, like, trying to reiterate what I already said in the reading as if they already knew, to try to make it seem like some type of competition of who knew this before, or I been knew this, or yeah, I been knew that. Like, who are you trying to impress? Like, what? I don't give a fuck if you been knew this or you been, like, I don't care. Like, and if you knew, then why? You know, it's I don't know. Your energy is almost, it's one of those energies where it's like, what's understood don't need to be explained, and that's essentially why they're mad. This is what this is. That's why you simply don't give a fuck, because what's understood don't need to be explained, and you're not about to sit here and argue with someone who feels like their sex or the way that they look is like this, everything, you know, majority of the planets revolve around the sun. You get what I'm saying? And it's like someone really feels like their sex or the way they look, they feel like you should be revolving around that. And it's like, you can't, the sun is fixed energy. Like, the sun is going to come up, go down. Like, we can't change the course of the sun. And so it's like, there's no point in you even trying. If somebody really feels this way, which is majority of people, their looks, their sex is that's what it, like, what are you know what I'm saying? Like, all you can really do, what's understood, it doesn't need to be explained. You can just hit the block on it. You can put your shades on. This is what it is. Putting your shades on to what people think revolves around them. Like, you know, you just switched up. Like, you don't, I don't know, like, this is why you're giving me an Aquarius vibe here. Like, you're giving me an Aquarius vibe. But that's essentially why they're mad, because you hitting them with the blocks. You're putting your stunner shades on here, okay? So it's kind of like Ray Charles to all this bullshit, because this to me is what the bullshit is. People thinking that their sex or the way that they look is going to change the course of their life. And maybe it does. All right, maybe it does, and it does. I mean, look at the society we live in, but it's just kind of like, you're just not really investing in it. Queen of Wands reverse, which to me is like a fucking horror, like it is to me. And here we go with Sagittarius energy. I mean, not Sagittarius, Saturn energy, which is Aquarius and also Capricorn. And I really feel like you're on some, you're tapping into the 10th house. So you're not even really, you're in your energy, but you're kind of thinking about 10th house achievement, success. You know, this is where you're at. You're in the 10th house right now. So you're using your knowledge, your wisdom, understanding to apply it into the 10th house of career, right? And then in order for you to succeed, because I see your career taking off, liftoff vibes, you know, you're in your rocket ship. That gives me Aquarius energy. So I feel like you're in your own energy, but you're in the 10th, you're in the 11th energy, like you're in the 11th house. And I feel like that's where your peace and happiness is deriving from, Pisces energy. Like, you know, like, and meanwhile, you kind of left people where they're at. This, like, people don't get past the 1st through the 7th house. They tap into the 8th house thinking that their pussy and their dick is going to be everything. But that shit, they either die or... You know, they either drown or I don't know. I don't really care. And that's kind of what you don't care. Like, you just, in Aquarius energy, don't be caring. So I say all this to say your energy is a little weird, or this is how people are perceiving you at this time. Like, you're weird because you don't allow sex, someone's good looks, or just in like superficial shit. You don't allow that to be something you revolve around. Like, that's like Page of Swords reverse. Like, these people have a small mind. Like, in fact, like I keep saying, common sense ain't too common these days. And if you don't have common sense, you certainly don't have intelligence. And that's where you are at with this King of Swords. They don't even have Page of Swords. Like, and all they have is this Knight of Wands, in and out, you know, sexual energy. How I look, this, that, and the third, what I got, but you don't have really nothing. And that's their truth. And you're calling judgment on that fucking truth. You're calling judgment on the fucking truth. They have nothing to offer. They're not an empress. They're not an emperor. Like, they're knights. They're pages. We're not even that. They're not even that. And I know I'm making somebody in the 9 of Wands energy triggered, but it is what it is. That's why motherfuckers are waking up mad and going to sleep fucking madder, because I really fuck with your energy. I really do. But what I'm picking up on is like others are looking at you like you're weird or some shit like that because you don't care about superficial shit. And that's why your career's taking off, and that's why theirs is not. Like, this is a whole trap right here. Excuse me. This is a whole fucking trap. And all it leaves them is a 9 of Wands. You know how many people are in the world and you really think your pussy or your dick or the way you look is it? You're going to be competing forever. And you're going to get distracted by it. Then there's going to be situations that come up. Like pregnancy. STDs. Jealousy. Betrayal. And it's like people get caught up in that. And that is their world. Like that's what revolves. It's like they get caught up in all of this shit. Situationships. Entanglements. Children, and essentially children can pull you back financially, especially like I don't care how much you love your kid, I don't care how much love they give to you financially, they fuck up your money. I don't care if you make a shitload of money, you would have a lot more money if you didn't have them goddamn kids. Dealing with baby mama, baby daddy issues, dealing with all this fucked up shit, and it's all revolving around superficial. Oh, you look like this, you look like that, you giving me, like, it's just, it is what it is, man. Go ahead and get your little unsubscribe button ready. I'm already knowing. And it's because you're not into that. I mean, at least, or you're leveling up from that energy. Like, you see the light here, and that's essentially why they're fucking mad. Majority of people are fucking mad. Like, everybody be mad at Gemini and everybody be mad at Capricorn, and it's kind of like you are tapping into Gemini energy where this is not moving you. Go refer back to the Why Are They Mad for Gemini. You'll understand what the hell I'm talking about. Everybody hates Capricorn because Capricorn don't get caught up by feelings and everybody else does. And that's why Capricorn energy be the most successful, because they put everything to the fucking side. They even put their own emotions to the side. If a Capricorn energy even puts their own emotions to the side, you gotta believe they're gonna put yours to the side too. It doesn't matter. And that's why they be successful. But they can't, yeah, somebody's mad you acting accordingly here. Like, you're acting accordingly to what your career. You think, yeah, somebody's mad you're the GOAT. Come on, man. Come on, man. Somebody mad you the GOAT, and I keep talking about Capricorn, man. They're mad you are the GOAT. Somebody mad that they ain't stopping shit. What the hell? Listen, Linda. I'm fucking nice, dog. I'm nice. Somebody's mad they're bad built. And again, they're bad built. You're mad you're bad built. So all you worrying about is your body. All you worried about is how you look. All you worrying about how sexually attractive you are so you can, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I got a nice fucking body, but y'all see me wearing hoodies, oversized shit. I don't, it's like I don't want somebody looking at me sexually desiring me. That don't get me happy. Like, what the fuck? But that gets everybody else happy. Somebody mad you won't give head. This keeps coming out. Somebody's mad, no licky, no sticky, no giving head. So you may even be putting sex on the back burner, abstinence, celibacy here. But that only just clarifies how you're not moved by anybody's pussy being good, the promise of it being good, the fantasy of it being, you're not moved by it. And this again could be account towards women. You're not moved by dick. You're not moved by how good a man looks. You're not none of that shit. And people get caught up in all of that. And they be in the fucking 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands energy all day, every day. Shit be changing every other day. Like, one minute a person fuck with them, the next day don't. Or they getting swapped out, like. And it's only clarifying this with this. The Queen of Wands, to me, I have no respect for the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And the marathon continues. And you're not in that energy here. And that's why the fuck they're mad.